Christmas Budget Blowouts, why hubby banned me from Kmart, and a giveaway for you guys. Make sure you guys stick around to the end so that you can hear all the details about the giveaway that I'm doing, which is just a giveaway to give back to you guys, my community. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your time in 2020 with me and with my family. I really do appreciate all of the support that I get from you guys on Instagram, in the Facebook group, the Fruit Abundant Community. Little shout out, if you haven't joined that yet, it is completely free. You can come and hang out with me on Facebook. There's a link down below if you'd like to get in on a bit of that action. And of course, here on YouTube, let's talk Christmas budget blowouts. Just here for a sec. All right, you guys, let me just set the scene here for you just for a minute. So for you guys who don't know the story, we actually have 2 of our 3 kids' birthdays in between Christmas and New Year's. So it is a crazy time of year for us. We have so much going on, and this year, to top it all off, we have an 18th birthday as well. Grayson is turning 18 this year, so we're not only having his birthday little family get together on his actual birthday day, but he's also having a big 18th bash on the weekend after New Year's. So we are trying to get ready for all of that and survive the silly season. What we like to do is stockpile all of our rewards points throughout the year, and that is what we use to help out not only with gift buying, but also with the extra costs that go hand in hand with all the partying that happens at that time of year, particularly for us. So we've got Christmas, we have a small family Christmas party, we have a larger extended Christmas party, we have 2 kids' birthdays, we have New Year's Eve party, and that amount pretty much taps us out by the time we get to the end of all of that. So I have just cashed out all of our supermarket rewards points for the year. We have over $300 to go towards our gift giving budget as well. So what we like to do is put away money throughout the year, just a little bit, that helps with gifts and special occasions. So we do dip into that account throughout the year for other birthdays that aren't around Christmas. Surprise, surprise, we actually do manage to have a few of those as well, although we've got a lot going on at Christmas time. And it helps out with Easter and things like that. But our gift giving budget is really quite low, and part of the reason why it is so low, why we don't put so much money aside, is because we really don't go crazy on gifts. A couple of years ago, we sat down with my family, in particular my extended family, so my sister and my brothers and my parents, and we all sort of agreed that we were going to rein in Christmas a little bit. And it's been such a blessing to us to be able to rein in Christmas and really focus on what Christmas is all about. So our gift giving budget is actually really low, and it might surprise you guys to know that we cap our gift giving budget for our extended family and his nieces and nephews at $25. We don't give adult gifts. My sister and my brothers, we sat down and we decided that we didn't want to do that anymore, so we don't even do adult gifts, which is a huge relief. And my kids themselves have a $100 budget. That is all my husband and I spend on our kids for Christmas and their birthdays. So $100 for Christmas and $100 for birthdays. Now that said, our kids get lots of stuff throughout the year. If they need something, they will get it throughout the year. We do the jam jar system with Charlotte, so she has jobs and duties money that she gets paid. So she has some duties that she has to do around the house because everybody chips in, but she also has jobs that she gets paid for. So she gets a little bit of pocket money, and that is a really great way that we've been teaching our kids to save up and buy what they want. Now, I hope there are no little people around while you are listening to this, so you may just want to screen the next bit if we have ears or put earbuds in. But one of the big things that we have decided is we really put a cap on how much activity that jolly red man gets up to. And this was one of the decisions that we made early on with our kids and our family, was that big presents come from mum and dad. And it's really important, particularly when we went through our financial rock bottom and we hit rock bottom. I was really blessed that I didn't have the experience of my kids saying to me, "It's okay, mummy, I'll just ask Santa for an Xbox." "It's okay, mummy, I'll just ask Santa for a new iPad." Our kids didn't have that expectation because we've always kept our Santa budget really low. Big presents come from mum and dad, and Santa just brings a few little treats in a very small sack. So that has been a blessing to us. Our Santa budget is $25, give or take, and what we like to do is focus on, I'm sure you guys have heard this before, something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. Now, we swap that up a little bit for the Jolly Red Man. He usually brings some chockies, has a bit of a habit of bringing socks and jocks. I don't know what that is all about, particularly for those older boys. But that is the tradition in our house, and it has really helped us keep Christmas under control. It's definitely made a huge difference to us, and it really was as simple as having a conversation with the people around us, having a conversation with my extended family, and just putting some boundaries in place. Now, nobody likes clickbait. I'm sure you guys are here to see a blowout, and that is exactly what you are going to see, because I'm not going to lie, I got to Kmart and I saw some really cool stuff that I just had to have for myself, really. So this did come out of my splash cash. This has not come out of our Christmas budget. These are Nick's picks of random stuff that she found at Kmart that I'm talking about myself in the third person. I don't know why that just happened, but these are really cool. I'm really excited, and I want to show you guys what I found at Kmart that I think is just hilarious. If you are looking for some gifts to give to people and you're not too sure what you want to do, I think I've got some winners here. So let's jump in and have a look at what I bought myself from Kmart. Hence why I'm now banned from going back there. All right, so first things first, let's have a talk about the Twister picnic blanket. Now, I mean, what family actually doesn't need this? It has everything that you need. It's got the dots on the mat. We have a little spinny jigger, and truth be told, we actually need a new picnic mat for when we go camping. So this hit the spot like you wouldn't believe. Oh, and you know what? You probably want to know the price. This was $16. I think we are going to get lots of use out of this. Our family does a lot of camping. We do a lot of outside stuff. This is going to keep the kids entertained as well as be a picnic mat. I think it's a winner, and for $16, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, my next favorite pick is, this is right, this is my new centerpiece for the dining room table. When my adult sons come back to visit, we now have phone jail. So if you come around to see mum on Sundays, Grayson, and you are caught Snapchatting all your friends instead of talking to your mum, you know what happens? Phone jail. I'm putting it in phone jail. It's going to get a timeout, and you can sit down and you can give your mum a cuddle and you can say happy Sunday, because, you know, we made a pact. Sundays, I get you. Rest of the week, you can hang out with your mates. Sunday dinner. Oh yeah, this is coming out. Phone jail was $8, and I suspect that this is going to be the best $8 that I have spent in 2020. All right, this one here is actually, this is my Christmas present to myself. So one of the things that I didn't say is that Shannon and I don't do Christmas presents for each other. Mostly because we just think that if there's something that we want, we will just budget for it and we will just go and buy it, rather than putting the pressure on the other person to try and come up with something that, I don't know. Anyways, that's just how we roll. We don't do Christmas presents to each other, but every now and then at Christmas time, I find something like this, which just has Nikki written all over it, and I will go ahead and buy it for myself because I want it, and that is my joy of Christmas. This is a margarita set. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the glasses are actually tiny little cactuses, and that is really hard to see with the reflection. So I'm going to open this. Let me just pause just for a second so you guys can actually see this. Alright, so this is pretty much primarily the whole reason why I bought this pack. I spent $19 to get this pack so that I could get these glasses. But I just think these are insanely cute. If you guys know anything about me behind the scenes, it is that I love Mexican food, which is ironic because I don't like anything spicy. I've never been to South America and I don't speak Spanish, but whatever. If you say Mexican food, I'm in. And, you know, margaritas in little cactus glasses. If that doesn't scream Christmas, I don't know what does. Alright, we are also running the watermelon daiquiri kit here this year. I think this is going to come out on New Year's Eve. I'm very excited about this one because most years I actually can't drink these because they have high fructose corn syrup. But this one is just loaded with sugar. So, it's good for Nikki's tummy and yeah, it's gonna happen. The cocktail buckets, oh, I'll turn that way. The cocktail buckets there were $10. They do not have alcohol. You are going to have to fill this with a bottle of something if you would like to make it alcoholic, or I guess fill it with water if you want to do a non-alcoholic daiquiri type cocktail at your next party. But I would go ahead and grab a couple of these and have them throughout the year. Okay, last but not least is I did actually grab some things that I actually needed from Kmart, not just a whole heap of random items that I wanted. So I have grabbed a 2021 planner. I'm going to do a whole video on this, so stay tuned for this, how I'm going to set this out. I am really quite impressed with this planner though, because unlike a standard diary, this year this planner is actually set out more like a planner than just a straight diary. So I'm quite excited to set this up and get this ready to go for next year. I've also picked up just a little notebook. I'm going to use this to keep my meal planning in and my shopping notes, so that my shopping lists, what's in my freezer and what's in my pantry, I'm just going to keep it all together in one notebook rather than having lots of pieces of paper. So this was $3. This one here I should have said before, this is $10. And then I do have a lot of planners. I don't know what that's all about, but but I've also picked up these. There are two different designs. These are $3 each. I really like these. I will have one specifically for doing things like blogging and YouTube and organizing all of that sort of stuff. And then this one is where I do my meal planning brainstorming. So I will actually go ahead and plan ideas for an entire month, and then I will lock it in each week in here in my actual weekly meal plan and grocery list and inventory of everything that is in my fridge, freezer and pantry to be used up. So that is how I'm organizing myself for 2021. I have spent $19 on all of this together, and I do think that that is going to be money well spent. So very happy with those purchases. These are all available from Kmart. And this little one here I actually picked up at Kohl's. Oh, crikey, it's been a long time since I've sat on the floor. And if you guys are actually wondering where I am, no, this is not my house. This is actually my mum's studio. She's a photographer, and I've actually just ducked into her studio to pinch her amazing backdrop. She is doing Santa-free photos where Santa magically appears in this background after the photos have been taken, which is really neat, really cute. If you guys are interested, I'll actually leave her link down below. If you guys are in Victoria, in the northeast, you guys are looking for some Santa photos, then maybe go and check out what my mum's doing at the moment. They are super cute. I've had some done with Charlotte, obviously. But she does not know that I am plugging this, but I think this is pretty neat. So this has really been the first year that I've been really conscious about making content for YouTube. Prior to that, it was all videos and stuff that I was doing for Facebook. But 2020 has meant that a lot of people have really sat down and tried some new things. They've thought about what they're doing, changed directions, and one of the things that I really wanted to start doing this year was sharing what we were doing with our meals, in particular shopping and keeping our grocery budget low and still making some pretty yummy meals along the way. And that's really what I've focused on YouTube in 2020. And I'm so grateful and blown away by the response from you guys that I really just wanted to celebrate with you by having a giveaway. So this is what we're going to do and how you can enter. And of course, I'll leave all of the really important points down in the description so that we're ticking all the boxes and we're keeping all of the people at YouTube very, very happy. All right, first and foremost, this is not at all in any way sponsored by YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or anybody for that matter. This is just a way of me to say thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for being a big part of our 2020. And I thought, what an exciting way to do it is to have a giveaway. So let's jump in and look at what I have picked out for you guys. I'm so stoked to be able to share this stuff with you. So we actually are going to give away 3 things to 3 separate people. So I'm not going to say first, second, and third or anything like that. We've just got 3 things to give away to 3 separate people. It's going to be chosen at random. And if you would like to go into the draw, all you really need to do is leave me a comment down below. Why don't you tell me which one of the things that I picked up at Kmart today you think would actually make a good addition at your place? What did you love? What did you think was hilarious? Or what do you just want to see me use? Do you actually want to see an Instagram picture of phone jail with Grayson's phone in it? Because, you know, the snaps won't stop. Whatever it is, leave me a comment, let me know. And don't forget to give me a way to get in touch with you. So I don't mind what it is, but I need to be able to reach out to you, contact you, and let you know that you are a winner. So if you would like to leave me your IG handle, you can do that. Hot tip, if you leave your IG handle and you're following me, Prob's gonna follow you back. So if that's what you're into, definitely leave your IG handle. If you are already a member of the Frugbundant community in Facebook, you can just let me know that you're in there. Make sure that you leave your Facebook name so that I can contact you, particularly if your YouTube handle is different to your Facebook name. But if you're in the Frugbundant community, let me know that that is where I can find you and let me know your name. Or if you would prefer to email, then drop your email down there and I can shoot you an email and let you know that you are a lucky winner. All right, but you know, formalities, let's get over that. Let's get to the fun stuff. So first of all, I actually have 2 books that I'm going to give away. I am going to give away a copy of Scott Pape's The Barefoot Investor. Once again, just to let you guys go, not sponsored. I don't know Scott personally or anything like that. All right, so yeah. You're with me? Cool. So this is the 2019 edition. This book has been a huge influence to us, particularly as it is Australian relevant. So this is actually my copy, and this is the one that I'm giving away. Yep. So I love this book. This has been well used and I still refer back to it. I think it's a great, fantastic book. Yes, Dave Ramsey's book, The Total Money Makeover, is awesome, but as an Aussie, this is the one that really hit home. So if you would like to get your hands on a copy of Scott Pape's book, then this is one of the prizes that will be up for grabs. Second of all, last year I was actually contacted by the authors of this book, Spenditude. This is another Australian book. This is actually my copy here. And you guys, these are actually signed by the authors, both of them. This is the other one. This is signed as well. This is a brand newie. Signed by the authors. These are Australian authors. This is my copy here, and as you can see, my page marker is actually a note from the authors, which I think is just fantastic. And I'm going to give away, not this copy, that's my copy. I'm going to give away this copy, which is also signed of Spenditude, and this really looks at the mindset of personal finance, why some people are natural savers, why some people are natural spenders, and how to manage that. Because you know what, you need to approach those things differently. The same rules don't apply if you have a different money mindset. So I'm going to give away a copy of Spenditude to one of you guys at random as well. If you think that this would be a really cool book, go and have a look into this as well, because again, like I said, Aussie authors, both of these. All right, and the last thing that I'm going to give away to you guys, I'm so excited about this one. And again, this is not sponsored, but I must do a massive shout out, a huge thank you to Kmart over at Treasury Cash Wallets, Cash Envelope Wallets. Let me say that right. Treasury Cash Envelope Wallets. This is a Victorian business, so not just an Aussie business, this is a Victorian business. They are making these absolutely gorgeous cash envelope wallets. You guys have probably seen the purple one that I have. That was gifted to me by Kemma to try it out and see what I thought of it. You guys, I love it. I don't know how I managed my money before. It's crazy to say. You need to go and check that video out if you would like to know more about these wallets, but I have this gorgeous blue one to give away to one of you guys. Now, these wallets are not cheap. They are an investment. This is not a cheap wallet. This is an investment piece, and I don't think you are going to regret investing in one of these wallets. I think that these are absolutely gorgeous. No, I know this sounds like a pitch, and it really isn't, because I just think it's a really quality product from an awesome little Aussie business. So these wallets, if you haven't seen them before, have a bunch of spots for cards, but also have a sectioned off middle bit that you can use to organize all of your cash. And like I said, I absolutely love my purple one. And Kemma, can you believe it, actually sent me another one to give away to you guys. So this is sort of partnered, I suppose is the best way to put it. It's not sponsored, it is partnered. Kemma and I wanted to join forces again to gift one of these gorgeous treasury wallets to you guys as a thank you. Thank you for supporting me this year, for watching my YouTube videos, putting up with me while I'm learning how to get better at this, putting up with me today with my super nasally video. I am actually getting sick, sorry. I know it sounds terrible. I am hopped up on Demazin, but it still doesn't seem to be helping. I always get a summer cold. I don't know what that is all about. If you guys know what that's all about, I think it's just this time of year is just so crazy. We have so much going on. I'm trying to dot all the I's, cross all the T's. We are finishing up Charlotte's school year. So for you guys who don't know that, we actually homeschool as well. So we're finishing up all of that. We are getting ready for all of the silly season crazies that is not just Christmas. And getting ready to really send 2020 off with a bang. I know that it's been a challenging year for a lot of people, us included, but we really want to see out the year on a high, and we are going to make it happen. We are grateful for everything that has happened to us this year in 2020, and I am so grateful to be able to give a little bit back to you guys to thank you for being a part of our year and supporting me over here with all of this. All right, so here's the deal, you guys. If you would like to go into the running to win one of these 3 awesome prizes, I mean, I think they're awesome anyways. I love all 3 of these things, and I'm so excited to be able to give one of these to one of you guys. We're going to pick 3 winners at random from the comments below. Don't forget, you do need to leave me a way to get in contact with you if you are the winner. If you don't do that and I can't contact you, then I can't put you in the draw, and that makes me sad. The other thing is, because these are physical products, You are actually going to get the things that are in my hand in this video right now. I am going to have to limit this to people who are in Australia. I'm so sorry if you guys are overseas. What I would like to do is organize a giveaway for you guys down the track that is not a physical product that I have right here, right now in my hands, but with everything going on in the world at the moment, I really, unfortunately, need to keep this competition today only open to Australian residents, which I know kind of sucks a little bit, and I'm sorry to have to do that. But all right, and don't forget, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, if you are like me and you think this is the bomb, then don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. It lets me know the kind of content that you guys are enjoying. And if you enjoyed spending a little bit of time here with me today, seeing a little bit of the shenanigans that go on behind the scenes with our family, then if you would give this video a thumbs up, I really would appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can hang out a little bit more in 2021. I would love that, and I hope you guys would like to come along and visit with us a little bit more next year. All right, well, that is it from me today. We're going to draw the winners on this in 1 week from today's video. Again, you're going to get all of the details down in the description, so if you'd like all the ins and outs, don't forget to go down and check all of that. But that is it from me today. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful week. Thank you again so much for spending a little bit of time here with me, not only today, but throughout 2020. It has been a challenging year, but it has also been a good year, and I am so grateful for everything that has happened this year, and I am so grateful for all of you. So have an absolutely wonderful week, and I hope you guys have a fantastic December, however you are celebrating, whatever your family is getting up to. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic time, and from my family to yours, happy holidays. And you guys, whoop. All right, okay, here you go. This is, anyways, whatever. Merry Christmas to my gorgeous American family. Gosh, I sound so nasally right now. What is up with that? You guys, shout out to Sarah, David, Zach, Cannon, and Elliot, my gorgeous American host family. If you know, you know. Miss you guys. Totally sucked that you didn't get to come out to Oz this year. I know that it was absolutely gut-wrenching when the borders closed. I know you guys were so looking forward to coming out and spending a little bit of time with your Australian family, not just us, but we really miss you guys, and we really hope that things change in the future and we can have our transcontinental catch-up like we were supposed to. Miss you guys, love you guys. Mwah. I hope to see you in person at some point. Till then, Santa, I can explain.